Day 2, Section 14 of the Colorado Trail. This is Venture and the Campin camera. We stayed last night at Little Browns Creek, and now we're headed towards Highway 50. I've been camping in the valleys where the rivers are, mostly because of the convenience of water. But a passing comment by a northbound hiker was saying it's much colder in the valleys near the streams, and the humidity is much higher. Last night it got down to 34 degrees, but there was about 75% humidity. In the last couple of days, I've woken up, my tarp has been really wet, and the top of my sleeping bag is wet, and I'm wondering, maybe if I got water and then found higher ground, I wouldn't be so cold. It wouldn't be so cold and damp. We'll see if I can give that a go tonight. This section of the Colorado Trail has plenty of water, and so I really have to struggle to filter just 1 liter of water when everything in my course says you might run out. So go ahead and filter 2 liters of water, which adds 2 extra pounds to my pack weight. 2 extra pounds that I'm not going to really use. So do I have the self-control? Let's see. Guess this is ranch land? I was walking by and saw somebody had their hammock set up. His name's Dust. He's been just climbing the peaks around here, the 14ers and such. He mentioned he was about out of food, and I said, oh, let me help you out, son. So got to unload about half of my food, because I'm not going to need it. I'm going to be in Salida tomorrow, and it's just going a lot faster than I thought it would. But anyway, it was good to be able to help him, and he was certainly most grateful for having 4 more meals and some breakfast bars. He'll do fine. I think that thing about sharing is important, and for some reason I always seem to bring way too much food. And thankfully, the Lord provides a place to give that food to people who need it. I think I get that from our daughter Grace, who always brings enough to share with somebody who forgot. Don't see this every day. Tonight I'm going to sleep on the top of the ridge. Well, here we are on the last few miles of segment 14 of the Colorado Trail. This is Venture, and this is the Campin camera. I slept up top last night. It was amazing what a difference that made. I've been sleeping down in the valleys where the mist and the dew was really heavy. Yes, it was close to water, and yes, I had to pack up all the water I needed for last night. But wow, to wake up and everything's dry. My sleeping bag isn't wet. The tarp isn't wet, and it's about 10, 12 degrees warmer. I think as cold as it got last night was 47 degrees. The last 3 nights it's got down into the lower 30s. I might be a convert for not sleeping next to water. But wow, it was so beautiful. I took an extra 2 hours this morning just to hang out on the veranda, the hammock, and look at the beauty as the sun rose and such. Anyway, for the Campin camera, this is segment 14, which leads down to Highway 50, which is where we meet Salida, the town, and I'll be staying at the Butterfly House for the night. So thanks for watching. All along the trail this time of year, I've seen rose hips. I remember in the 60s, early 70s, this was a prime source of vitamin C. Natural rose hip vitamin C.